Hola amigas, welcome back to FunkyKoolThreads. For those who are new here, my name is Luisa, and today we are talking all spring fashion 2024. I am so excited for spring, guys. It's been so gloomy, so don't mind the lighting. It's gonna be in and out throughout this whole video. I know a couple months ago I said that I was kind of gravitating away from all these like really bright colors and patterns when I was cleaning out my closet, but now that we're stepping into spring, I am so excited to bring color back into my wardrobe, and I've been trying to incorporate pops of color throughout my outfits these past couple months. So I'm just really excited to go in full force this spring, and I'm really excited for like these trends. And for someone who doesn't partake in trends, I like to incorporate, I guess, trends in my own version. So I know leopard, for one. Leopard I think is still gonna be such a huge thing. I recently saw a girl on Instagram Reels. She like thrifted a pair of Capris and the bottom trimming was leopard. And that was another thing that I also saw for spring 2024 is Capris. Oh my God. And I am excited for this trend because I was such a huge Capris girl in high school. Like when I was in my rockabilly pinup girl phase, Capris is where it's at. Even like a nice little flare Capri. I just feel like they're so fun and effortless, and it's something that you can also bring into the summer season. Be having them in like a pop of color, so like a red or a denim, which kind of brings me into a spring fashion trend, which I feel like denim is just something that's never gonna go out of style. But I feel like this time around in spring, I feel like denim is gonna be incorporated in different ways, not just like denim on denim, but there's gonna be different styles of denim and different structures. I have seen that people are wearing pants as tops, like denim jeans as tops, which I think is super, super fun. It's definitely not a trend for me to partake in, but I do think it's super creative. Obviously wearing your clothing in different formats, like a skirt as a dress or a top as a skirt. So I really love that people are getting creative, and I feel like going into 2024, I feel like people are buying less fast fashion, and I love that. People are making pieces in their wardrobe a lot more versatile. Instead of just wearing one piece as it should be, they're wearing it in different ways. I love that. Another spring fashion trend that I saw that I love so much, Jeffree Campbell actually has these in their shop, but it's the mesh ballet flat, which I am all for, honestly. I wasn't huge on the ballet flat. I think I picked up one pair at the thrift and it just wasn't for me, but the mesh ballet flat or Mary Jane, I think is much more my style. I love the Mary Jane style of flats because that's something that I grew up wearing. And I think that's something that I definitely want to incorporate more in my wardrobe. I do have a couple Mary Jane style shoes in my wardrobe, so I'm really excited to bring those into my spring fashion. And I did find a dupe of the Jeffree Campbell mesh ones on Amazon. So if you can't find them secondhand, or you don't want to splurge on the Jeffree Campbells, because obviously that is like super expensive, and the only time I've ever bought Jeffree Campbell is on a budget, girl. Like when they have that sale and I can double dip on that sale, I am buying Jeffree Campbell. But they're definitely shoes that do last a long time in your wardrobe, so that's why I like to splurge on like my shoes. But it's harder for me to also find thrifted shoes in my size. So yeah, you guys can check those out if you are into that style. I know it's not gonna be for everyone. There's gonna be some controversy, but I do think the ballet flat in general is still gonna be a big thing in the spring. I think obviously people are going to incorporate the ballet flat in like different styles, as in the Mary Jane or more mesh, or like I've seen some with it bedazzles and bows. So I think they're still going to be really big, and they are super cute, especially when you're wearing them with cute little socks and stuff. But like I mentioned, it's not going to be for everyone. Something that I saw that I'm really excited to style because it's definitely up my alley, and it's Eclectic Grandpa. Okay, I've been seeing this so much on my Pinterest, and I don't know, because like, you know, Pinterest I feel like is like TikTok. When you click on it, like more and more just pops up. But Eclectic Grandpa, I am so excited for this style because it's literally a more elevated like grandpa chic style, but with like denim and like cardigans and just like simple basic tops in your wardrobe, like a simple basic white tee or a black tee, but you're incorporating that grandpa sweater with like some loafers and a cute like just worn in denim. I love that. I'm all for it, especially with the baseball cap. I am huge on hats this year, which is another spring fashion trend that I'm very excited for. I see that people are are going to incorporate more caps in their wardrobe and wearing hats. Worn in vintage baseball caps are going to be a big thing this spring fashion, and I love that they're incorporating that in kind of like the eclectic grandpa, or just like a nice little gingham skirt and a top and just adding a baseball cap. And I think with the baseball cap, we are going to still continue seeing the Adidas Samba shoes, which I feel like are going to be the biggest. I feel like they're already so big, the Samba shoes, but I think they're gonna be even bigger in the spring. I feel like sneakers are still gonna be really big in the spring, and obviously we're still gonna keep seeing the Sambas, and they're just gonna be like taking over the world during springtime, because people are wearing sneakers more like as everyday. They don't wanna wear like a heel every day. I feel like platforms were such a thing for quite some time that I feel like people are gravitating away from the platforms and wearing just like a sneaker as every day. So wearing the cutest like little outfit, like I mentioned, with like a mini skirt, a nice little top, but they're throwing in that Samba sneaker and the baseball cap kind of to dress it down. And I like that because it makes it more comfortable for everyday wear, and it's just really cute, and you still look super stylish. So I love that. I didn't see this anywhere as it being a spring fashion trend. For me personally, I feel like I really want to incorporate more gingham in my wardrobe. I love gingham. I have a couple gingham shorts that I got rid of that were like fast fashion that I thrifted, and I'm just not super in love with them. So it's something that I want to keep an eye out for when I go thrifting for like spring for my wardrobe, is just more like gingham, but with like details. Like, you know, I really like vintage, so anything with like a vintage detail with that gingham I think is like something that I really want to incorporate more, and more of like a blue gingham. So for some reason I feel like blue is going to be the spring and summer color. I know last year it was red and the year before that was green. I feel like this year it's going to be blue. So I kind of want to try to thrift a blue gingham like skirt or like some pants, and I don't know. I feel like blue is going to be the color of the season, and I'm just really excited to see if that's going to be true or not. I did see a lot of A-line maxi or midi skirts being like a huge fashion trend. I think that is true. It's gonna be incorporated in different ways. We are gonna see like the more simple like color palettes, but I feel like we're also gonna see a lot of like leopard maxi skirts, and still like the sheer lace A-line maxi skirts, or the midi skirts, anything with like a ruffle or like lace and sheer leopard, a pop of blue. I feel like that's a lot of the skirts that we're gonna be seeing this spring. I know trousers have been like a trend for quite some time, but I feel like they're gonna get even higher, like high-rise trousers, which I am not mad at. I am a high-rise baddie. I love me a good high-waisted jean, trouser, shorts, skirt, maxi, like you name it, I love it. And I feel like this season we are gonna see a lot of high rise. I'm talking high rise trousers, and I love that because trousers can be like live-in denim. They're good for everyday wear, especially with the Samba sneaker, a cute printed what's it called, graphic tee, which I also saw that is going to be a new trend for spring, and just a baseball cap. Like, I see it, and I know I can find a Pinterest picture to show you guys what I'm talking about, but a high-rise trouser. And you know, us vintage girlies, we love our trousers. Another one that I did see is there's gonna be a lot more shape and like rose appliques in the spring fashion, which roses I can totally see. I've been seeing them a lot, and I know like the neck rose or the flower rose was choker was really big last year, but I feel like this year we're gonna continue seeing roses, but in different formats. So like maybe on your top, or even like on a skirt, and then also like a peplum. I feel like a peplum is coming back into style, which is crazy to think of, because peplum, I swear, I feel like everything from 2012 is coming back. The year I was in high school, my senior year, I feel like all of it is repeating itself, and it's so crazy to say, but peplum. And I can just already picture a strapless peplum leopard top with a capri flare and some ballet flats. That's spring 2024. I have my list here. So we did talk mesh, ballet flats, leopard print, obviously, eclectic grandpa, iconic. That is something I'm so excited for. Gingham hats, A-line midi skirts, the Samba sneakers, capris, especially with the flare, high-rise trousers, a peplum and rose appliques, denim on denim, graphic tees. I feel like graphic tees are definitely making its comeback. I know the t-shirt bros are gonna be excited for this one, but the graphic tees are definitely coming into the spring fashion for a little bit more effortless and dressed down look, especially when it incorporates the sambas and the trousers. I feel like people just want to be comfortable but still very cute. A graphic tee, trouser, samba, baseball cap. Like I mentioned, it's gonna be, the t-shirt bros are gonna be excited, let me tell you that. Sneakers we talked about. Ooh, this one is one that I'm really excited for because it's something that I've been wanting to incorporate into my wardrobe for so long, and I'm actually wearing something similar to it right now. But I am a fun sock girly. I love socks, guys. But yeah, I feel like socks are gonna be so big. Not necessarily socks, but I feel like tights. Tights are gonna be a thing, and that's something that I've been wanting to incorporate into my personal wardrobe is fun colored tights, printed tights. I am excited for that. I've been like hiccuping my way there, and I feel like even layering a sock, so even doing like a fun colored sock with like a fun colored tight with a ruffle sock or a printed sock, I just feel like that would look so cute. I've been seeing so many sock inspiration on my Pinterest, and I'm just like, tights are just gonna be the thing, and they're gonna be styled so fun and so unique, and I'm just really excited for spring. Like, I am over the gloomy weather. Daylight savings come to me already. Like, I'm excited for all the cute 2024 spring fashion. I did want to mention to you guys that obviously trends come and go, personal styles, whatever. You guys should always wear what the funk you want and wear whatever makes you feel comfortable. It is always super fun to see trends, and I don't know, I just feel like this spring I'm excited for trends. I'm just excited for them, and I am gonna be incorporating trends, but with obviously my personal style. And guys, that is gonna be the end of today's video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and being here with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, give your girl a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and do not forget to follow me over on FunkyKoolThreads on IG. I've been posting outfit of the days mostly every day, but pretty consistent, and I would love for you guys to see my outfits. I would love to see yours, so comment down below your IG so I can follow you guys and see all your fashion content. Bye, guys.
My God, my leg fell asleep. Oh my God, my leg is asleep.